Hello and welcome to another C3 Stingray video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do, and if you like it, please hit the like button down below. I've done a few videos on live auctions where I've gone to estate sales where they've auctioned off Corvettes. You can find those videos on my channel if you look around. But this time I'm going to do an online auction, which there's a big difference. It's still an estate sale, but the bidding is all online. So you're usually given one day, like a designated day with some weird hours in the middle of the week that most people can't attend, to go look at these items just to kind of check them out in person. But both of these were, one was 2 hours away from me and the other one was 4 hours away from me, actually 4.5 hours away from me. So it really wasn't convenient for me to go check these out in advance. So I was pretty much bidding blind, as most people do, just looking at photos online and placing your bid. The big problem also with these online auctions is, okay, there's the car that you want, but then there's several hundred other things, and you're going to find some other stuff you want. This last auction I bid on 25 different things, ended up winning 10, and none of them were a car. And actually I probably wouldn't have got the 10 that I bid on had I known I wasn't going to get a car, because they really weren't worth the trip. But nonetheless, I did get these videos of these cars that sold, so I guess there's that. We did get this video out of this. It cost me a couple bucks, but hey, now you can see what these cars look like that were on the online auction. So let's check them out.
Our first auction takes place in Sherman, Illinois. It's a really small town by Springfield. It's a 1976 Corvette that was at an estate sale. This car actually looks way better in person than it did in the photos, which is surprising. It obviously has a few issues, but overall it's a nice looking car. The man that owned it seemed to be disabled, so I'm not sure how much it was driven, although the license plate looks like it's fairly new. So it's probably a good chance that this car has been driven in the last year or so. And it looks pretty decent. The interior is nice. I don't know what's going on with that dash, the console kind of falling apart in the center there. But overall, it's not a bad looking car. Our next place is Osceola, Arkansas. This was a Dodge dealership that had gone out of business, and by the looks of these cars sitting on this back lot, it went out of business a long time ago. And they finally just got around to selling this stuff. Who knows how long it's been sitting here. This is a 1975 Corvette that's sitting in about 6 inches of water. And it's obvious this car's been through the mill. It said in the description it was partially dismantled. I can't see anything on the body that's really taken apart, but I didn't look at the engine, but I'm assuming that's where the pieces are missing. I'm sure this car hasn't run in years, and with all this moisture, this is just a sad state here.
Now here's the car everyone's probably wondering about, the 1969 Corvette Sports Wagon. I did a video on sports wagons. Just check out my channel and you'll find the video on the Corvette Sports Wagon. It's a kit that you could get from Eckler's, one of the places. But check that video out. But in the meantime, feast your eyes on this.
This is a 1969 Corvette with a 427 4-speed. But it has been given the Eckler's Sports Wagon kit, turning our 69 Corvette into a 69 Corvette station wagon. Now, the sad part about this is this has been sitting back here for who knows how long without any T-tops on it. So it's been rained in and snowed in and who knows what else in for who knows how many years. I'm not really crazy about these headlights. They're kind of funky looking. And most people don't like this sports wagon thing. I like the side emblem actually says sports wagon instead of Stingray. That's kind of cool. Not too crazy about these taillights either, but overall the body on this really isn't in too bad a shape. But I am sure that the bird cage, the frame, I'm sure everything on it's rusted because it's been not only sitting in water, it's been collecting water. and those open T-tops, so that interior is just shot. So there's a lot of work to be done here if they're going to try to put this back on the road.
So how much would you have paid for these cars? Well, they have this thing called a premium charge on these online auctions, which is kind of like a convenience fee. You know that stupid fee they put on tickets when you buy a ticket somewhere? Oh, there's a convenience fee. I don't know who that's convenient for. I guess the person collecting the money. It's convenient for them to get extra money for nothing, which is pretty much what these online auctions are. With the Illinois auction, it was a 10% premium charge. So whatever you paid at your auction, you paid an additional 10%. That was non-negotiable. And if you paid by credit card, it was another 5%. With the Arkansas, they just skipped that whole extra. They charged 15% right flat fee right off the top. So whatever you paid, if you paid $1,000 for something, you're going to pay an extra $150 on top of that for this premium charge. So all these online auctions seem to do this. I don't know if this pays the auctioneer or if it, I would think they would get a percentage of the sale, but I don't know. It's convenient for them, that's all I know. And so let's check out the totals.
For the 76 Corvette, obviously the nicest of the three Corvettes, it sold for $6,160 with a 10% fee of $616 for a grand total of $6,776. The 75 Corvette that had been sitting in 6 inches of water for who knows how long sold for a whopping $3,900 with a 15% fee of $585 for a grand total of $4,485. And our final 1969 Corvette Sports Wagon that has been collecting water and who knows what else for how many years sold for a whopping $6,750 with a 15% fee of $1,012.50 for a grand total of $7,762.50.
Well, every car in these auctions sold for more than double what I would have thought they were worth. And I thought I was actually paying a pretty high price for them at half that. So, I don't know. I mean, the one in Illinois was the nicest one, obviously, but I still don't think he got a great deal on it. Because, once again, you don't know what you're getting into. The car has been sitting for a while. But that one was definitely in the best shape. Those two in Arkansas had been sitting in water, and the one without T-tops on it was actually rained and snowed in for years. I can't imagine the problems that they're going to run into digging into those things. But to each his own. I have a lot of videos up. I have live auctions, I have how-to videos, a bunch of stuff on Corvettes. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and check them out. And if you need used or new C3, C4, C5 Corvette parts, check out my website at c3stingray.com. And that is it. Maybe I'll see you at an auction, or I'll see you on the road.